Right guys, welcome to another episode of This Week in BFW, and this is the last episode of 2019. I think we're on the 15th episode, and we've been doing it for 15 weeks straight, so thank you for all the support on this series. Hopefully you're enjoying it. We've got a lot to cover this week. We had a long Gauntlet match, we had a Fatal 4-Way match, we had some match announcements for the Rumble, let's just get straight into it. So to kick things off this week, Pete Dunne hosted a US Open Challenge, which was actually answered by three people: Cesaro, Rusev, and Mustafa Ali. They had a pretty good match. Ali there hit an enziguri into a splash onto Rusev. He went for that rolling facebuster into the uppercut and then reversed into the dropkick. Very cool counter there, I thought. Cesaro had a bit of and Rusev had a bit of a strength battle with uppercuts and kicks. Pete Dunne had the armbar locked in and then into a match kick into the Cesaro swing. Then a massive avalanche thing, I don't know what to call it, and then Pete Dunne came in at the end, managed to break up the lock. What's Rusev's lock called again? I forgot, but he managed to retain the US title, hitting the bitter end onto Rusev. So pretty cool match right there. No one still able to defeat Pete Dunne for that US title, and we'll have to see where he goes next with that championship. So if you guys remember last week, Aleister Black announced he'd do a Gauntlet match where the winner will face him at the Royal Rumble for the BFW Championship, and this started this week. This was actually a long match. It was in 3 parts, I think. It started off with Elias and Big E, so two guys who haven't really had a shot in BFW yet, so they decided to answer. Big E hit a massive spear through the ropes, went for the big end, and Elias reversed into a neckbreaker type move. And then he went for the swinging neckbreaker off the top rope, which Big E managed to counter into the big ending. And Big E manages to pick up the first win over Elias. And then the third man in the match, Kenny Omega. Big E and Kenny locking up. You don't really see these two fighting much. Maybe a Bullet Club versus New Day feud is in the future sometime. I don't know. But Kenny going for the V-trigger. And then Big E turning him inside out with the massive clothesline. And then Big E looking for the splash. Omega reversed into a roll-up. And then into a massive knee and into another knee, and then Kenny bouncing off the ropes and hitting a massive V-trigger to the back of the skull, and 1, 2, 3 Omega qualifies. Roderick Strong is up next against Kenny. This is a 5-man gauntlet, remember. Hitting some high knees on Kenny, going for that other knee and then into a V-trigger, and then they had a bit of a chop exchange, which looks quite painful if you ask me. Going for the end of Heartache, Kenny counters into a V-trigger. Lots of V-triggers by Kenny in this match. Kenny going for the one-winged angel, reversed into a roll-up. Roderick Strong wins. Kenny doesn't like that. He attacks Roddy right after the match before Andrade comes out, the final man, and then he hits the double knees onto Roddy into the corner. It looks all over. Roddy kicks out somehow, and then Andrade looking to finish him off with the hammerlock DDT. Roddy turning into the Olympic slam, and then Andrade doing the tranquilo thing into the bicycle kick, and then Roddy looking for the basement dropkick into the hammerlock DDT onto the outside. Ouch. Then Andrade gets Roddy back into the ring and finishes him off with one last hammerlock DDT for the win. There's no kicking out of that. And then Aleister Black comes out to confront his Royal Rumble opponent, offers a handshake, and Andrade slaps that away. So that match was then confirmed for the Royal Rumble. Let me know who you think is going to win that one. And then the final segment of the week was a Undisputed Era Backstage segment, where Adam Cole basically said, what the hell is this new general manager Paul Heyman? You guys remember last week Paul Heyman was announced as the new general manager of SmackDown, wondering what the hell was he thinking putting him against John Cena. What has John Cena done? And then Brian just tried to set Cole right and say everyone who's beat Cena has went on to success, so imagine where he'll go, considering he's already the world champion, and that should be light work. And then Brian said he has confirmed his entry into the Royal Rumble match, and once he wins, he will just lay down for Cole to get the pin at WrestleMania, because even the best deserve a night off. Cole then just complimented Brian, telling him that's why he's in the Undisputed Era, he's the man with the plan, and then just said, let's go get a drink. So that's all the segments for this week. And then the final thing that happened this week was the final match announcement for the Royal Rumble was, of course, the 30-man Royal Rumble match, with 7 of the 30 men confirmed for the match. We had Kenny Omega and the rest of the Bullet Club, so Dolph, Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows, and then Johnny Gargano, Daniel Bryan, as you saw a second ago, and Ricochet, all have confirmed their entry into the Royal Rumble match. I'm sure over the next few weeks we may have a few more announced there announced they will be participating in the Royal Rumble match, but we'll have to wait and see. I'm up to number 9 filming this match, and then I've filmed Dream versus Joe, and then I've got to film the rest of the matches after the Royal Rumble match. So yeah, it's coming along pretty nicely. But yeah, guys, that is all she wrote for this week in BFW. This week, be sure to let me know in the comments your favourite part or your favourite segment of what happened this week in BFW, and what your prediction is for the Royal Rumble match, as well as that Andrade Aleister Black clash, which should be a pretty decent match. But yeah, thank you for watching. Be sure to leave a like on the video, subscribe, turn on notifications, and I'll see you all in the next video.